Hello, my beautiful Cancers. Happy birthday to you. This is your birthday bonus tarot reading and oracle message. And I'm drawn to use the African Goddess Oracle deck and the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. Okay? So this will be for all Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising, with a special kiss or treat for people whose birthday is actually during Cancer season. Okay? So I'm going to start actually with the oracle message, and then we'll get clarifiers with tarot, okay? And I have been loving this deck so much. I got it in Hawaii for my birthday trip during Gemini season. It has really brought a lot of insight and wisdom to the readings. All right, so for you Cancers, let's see what your bonus birthday tarot and oracle message is. We have one card out there. Let's see if we can get, I want to get 3. There's 2. And one more for our lovely Cancers for your birthday bonus. There we go. Very nice. Very cool. All right, Cancers. Your first oracle card is Jumbi, and it's masks. Here. Masks. So masks is really about being authentic. It's about, one, it could be about the masks that other people are wearing around you, but it also includes any masks that you also wear, Cancers. And so as the sun is in your sign, be mindful of, are you shining bright? Are you allowing yourself to shine for who you really are and your authentic identity? Or are you dimming your light as a mask? Are you putting a mask over yourself to dim your light, to not shine as brightly as you can, right? To make others feel comfortable. For some of you, there might be a need to fit in, or feeling like you need to fit in or mold and shape yourself to be like other people, or to be like a norm or a standard in order to fit in. But what this card is asking you to do is to drop the masks and, consider if others are wearing masks around you, what might be their motives or their intentions, and are they really your tribe? The only way to find your authentic tribe is for you to be authentic, right? If you're trying to fit into spaces by not being yourself, it prevents you from being able to find the spaces that accept you exactly as you are. Okay, Cancers? Let's get some tarot cards on this. It is the number 18, which breaks down to a 9 as well. So very altruistic, philanthropic here. What can you tell us about masks for Cancers? Okay, we have 3 cards. We have the Tower at the bottom of the deck for masks. So what this tells me is that the masks are going to come off whether people want it to or not. You might be surprised or shocked by who people really are, and people might be surprised or shocked by the truth of who you are at the same time. We have the Ace of Swords. That is the truth. That is communicating who you really are, and not hiding or, communicating falsely or telling lies, even if you're not explicitly communicating lies, living a lie, right? This is all about truth. And you see how the Tower and the Ace of Swords both have this lightning motif. That is the truth setting you free ultimately, but being kind of shocking, maybe a little tumultuous along the way in the process of setting you free. We also have the 3 of Swords. So I think that there is going to be there has already been some disappointment. And actually what I get is that it is the pain and the heartbreak of rejection that leads people to want to put on a mask in the first place. So because someone fears rejection, fears loss, or might have had those experiences in the past, they wear the mask, or you wear the mask to try to avoid that again. But what these cards are showing is that it still leads to heartbreak. It still is heartbreaking to not be able to live authentically, right? And you might find that Your friendship circle changes, the partners you have in your life, your work, your career. You're just learning a lot about who people really are. But that only comes to light when you have the courage to be honest about who you are as well. And you really get to see for sure who loves you just for you, not for who you're pretending to be or what you can provide. And then we have the Six of Pentacles. And so I love to see this here because this is partly the strings attached dynamic that you might have been in the past. It's going to be revealed to you that, oh, okay, like these people weren't really my friends. They were just here for what I could give them or what they could get out of the connection. And what the Six of Pentacles indicates, especially next to this Ace of Swords here, is that you will come to understand what it means to have a reciprocal, fair, balanced group of people around you, or person that you're attached to or associated with. But again, that's based in honesty and in truth. So are you being honest and forthright when you come to this conversation, when you come to the table, when you come to this negotiation, when you come to this relationship, or when we're going out on a date, right? And that's the only way for things to be fair, is if people are willing to be transparent. Okay, let's look at Queen Nefertiti and Alchemy. So your second oracle message is Queen Nefertiti and Alchemy 38. And Alchemy is all about saying that the line is that everything you touch turns to gold. So you have the power and the skill to turn anything into an opportunity, to turn anything into a blessing or a fortunate thing, even if it doesn't start out amazing, even if it doesn't start out as really lucrative and prosperous. You put your hands on it, you put your skills, your knowledge, your resources into it, and you have what it takes to turn it into a beautiful thing or a successful thing, or the hit popular thing. Okay, so alchemizing maybe what this masks situation is to ultimately work out for your better. So I love that. Let's get some tarot cards on this as well. It is a 38 breaking down to 11, which is one of the master numbers, very intuitive and psychic number, but also very altruistic. So Alchemy with Nefertiti, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Ace of Pentacles, Cancers, and for your birthday bonus reading. So you're turning something into a brand new, beautiful opportunity. This could has a lot of financial potential, a good financial outlook, and not just finances, but even if it's like a new relationship that comes out of the situation, it has the seeds of being very strong, solid, and having long-term stability and success within it. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely making magic happen. Let's get one more for Alchemy, for Cancers, Queen Nefertiti. Ooh, I love it. I love it, Cancers. You have the World card. Bottom of the deck, you have the Ten of Swords. This Ten of Swords to me is attached to this masks situation. So there could be a painful release, a painful letting go. We are on the heels of that Capricorn full moon. There will be another full moon at the end of July. So a lot of releasing, a lot of letting go. But with the World card here, you are complete and you're starting a brand new cycle. I love the circular motifs here, So launching a new cycle, one that is seated in and rooted in truth, integrity, authenticity, and therefore has so much more potential to grow and prosper and thrive. Okay. And with the World card, this could also be reaching a larger number of people. The world could literally represent like the masses, the world. Okay. So maybe what you're doing is in service to the world as well. It's partly what I'm getting. Bottom of the deck for the Oracle cards, we have creativity. And this is, I'm bringing to mind with this Ace of Pentacles, it could have something to do with your creative skill, your sense of creativity, whether it be a creative business idea or creative art skill that you have. Okay, and then your last Oracle message is number 5, Radical Rebirth, Mbuya Handa, Radical Rebirth. And I love having this card for you on your birthday, on your solar return season. So Radical Rebirth, let's see what this is about. There is, you know, I think the message speaks for itself. There's a new cycle starting here. Again, we have Radical Rebirth depicted in these cards, with the World being the major ending of a long cycle, big graduation period, and then the Ace of Pentacles being a new start, a fresh, brand new start, a baby of some sort. So for Radical Rebirth, let's get some tarot cards for this, for Cancers. The Hermit. So interestingly enough, even though it's your birthday season, you might have some birthday celebrations, but what I also am getting is that for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising, this birthday season might also be a time for reflection. You might go on a solo trip, a journey. This is actually what I did during my birthday season. I did the Hermit. Took a solo trip to sort of rejuvenate, restoration, going within, processing things, sitting still with the truth, looking inward for your own inner wisdom and guidance. And that leads to, contributes, is part of this radical rebirth here. And it's almost like when you come out of this shell, you have a glow up, like you're a brand new person. Once you go into your shell, alchemize, do the work. And it's funny, you have alchemy here as one of your cards, and then you re-emerge from that shell, a new person, a brand new Cancer. And let's get one more before we close out your birthday reading. Whoa, too many. One more for Radical Rebirth, please. There we go. The Emperor. Very nice. The Emperor and the Hermit, two major arcana here. So what I get is that you're being rebirthed into an Emperor. Something about this process and this new cycle that you're entering into, and actually Gemini had this for their birthday reading as well, for their bonus reading. The rebirth that you're entering into is one of being much wiser, of course, with that Hermit energy, but also being so much more authoritative, so much more confident and secure in who you are. And so you've come a long way from wearing the mask to play the part, to try to fit in with other people, to now you being so confident and self-assured in your authentic power that you don't need to pretend anymore, because you're an Emperor. And the Emperor also speaks to the prosperity of this. You have the nurturing capabilities, the fathering capabilities, the stewardship to make whatever the new cycle is a very prosperous one. All right, Cancers, happy birthday again to you. I'm doing more specialty readings, bonus readings, in addition to the weekly element readings, so be sure to check those out. And I hope to see you in another video. Take care.